What's going on, everyone? Juicebags here, and welcome to In Defense of Aliens. Oh, it's Tower Defense Thursday. That's right, it's not Tuesday, but I just couldn't wait as the very first alpha build for In Defense of Aliens is out, and I've actually been excited about this game for quite some time, still in really early stages of development. So although this is an alpha build, remember it is the very first alpha build that's being sent out for us to play and check out the game. So this is definitely not in a finished state. There's lots of optimization, lots of development. It's just early in the game. As I mentioned, just keep in mind that this is the very first alpha released. So it is very early gameplay, and let's hop right on into it. Now, first off, In Defense of Aliens is from Kicksum Entertainment. It is listed on Steam. It's going to go into Steam Early Access summer of 2019. Currently, you can wishlist it on Steam. There is links down in the description below. Now, I gotta say, one of the things that got me really excited about this game is there is a Kicksum Entertainment In Defense of Aliens Discord server, and on the Discord server, one of the developers said the game is heavily inspired by Dungeon Defenders and Orcs Must Die. I mean, that right there got my immediate attention and made me want to check out the game. Now, obviously, I was already in the Discord server to see that, so I've been looking at this game for a while, and it's definitely got lots of potential. Now, it is created in the Unity game engine, and it's got lots of features you would expect in an action tower defense game. There is multiple playable hero types. Currently, there's 2 in-game. As you see, I started off on a Marine here. There is also the Gadgeteer, which I'm excited to check out the Gadgeteer later on today. However, I started off with the Marine, been having a lot of fun with it, and just played through the first couple of maps. As you see, I'm level 5 now, so not very far into the game. There is a stats system, so taking a look through the stats system, we have Strength, which is Vitality, your max HP. Toughness is going to be your damage reduction. In your Wealth, this is how you're going to build your defenses. You've got Cash, which is extra credits. I'm not 100% sure how this works yet. I definitely have to play around with it a little bit more, but I believe this is going to be what you're earning per kill, maybe. And then Bounty is what is potentially collected from wave completion. I'm not 100% sure there yet. There will be some follow-up videos to this one, though, as I dive deeper into the game. Now moving on down to Energy. Energy, of course, is how you use your abilities. We've got Max Regen. We've got Rejuvenation, which is a cooldown reduction. And then we've got Recovery, which I'm not really sure what Recovery means. Once again, as I dive deeper, I will figure out what all of these stats do directly. And then we've got Power. Now, Power is your crits. So we've got crit damage and crit chance, focus and dexterity. As you see, I haven't applied any points yet, as I do want to play around with these and see how they all work. And then let's take a look at the defenses. Starting off on this particular hero, we're going to have a barrier and a sentry gun. As you see, I've also unlocked a plasma launcher and an anti-air missile launcher. Haven't upgraded any of these yet, as I'm still just playing with the vanilla versions. And there's some more stuff down here that I have yet to unlock. Once again, that will be in some follow-up videos after I get some more unlocked in the game. There's quite a few items down here, though, so I'm anxious to get all these unlocked. Now, taking a look at the weapons. Right now, I've got a laser assault rifle, a grenade launcher, and an energy sword. Now, the grenade launcher is using your energy as ammo. The assault rifle is what you start off with. Now, since you're starting off with this one, you know, go ham. Fast as you can spray it, you get the job done. How you upgrade your damage with your weapons is not through a stat, it's with the weapons themselves. So to upgrade my laser assault rifle, for example, I'd want to go ahead and take that up to level 2. Can't go past level 2 at this point. And as you see, that increases the attack damage by, looks like 10%. Keeps the range and keeps the cooldown the same. Now, specials is going to be your abilities. At the moment, all I've got unlocked is Adrenaline Shot. Adrenaline Shot is like a speed boost. I'm using it constantly every single map. Now let's go ahead and hop into some gameplay. We'll take a look at the very first map, the Parkside, and check it all out here. Now remember, as I mentioned, this is very early alpha. I've actually got the game set on minimum graphics just to make sure it runs nice and smooth. There hasn't been any optimization passes yet, as it is just starting the game. But as you see here, build phase, to start build, press 1 through 7. That's going to be your different towers. Actions, to order friendlies, press left mouse button. Now let's go ahead and check it out here. Now the objective here is to protect our little homies here. This is one of our little homies. There is not a core back here that we're looking to protect. We're wanting to protect the allied civilizations from the militant alien groups that will be rushing in. Now, down the road, we're going to have our little homies doing various tasks for us to assist. We'll get into that later on, but for right now, on the first map, our objective is just to survive and to protect our little guys. Now, I do want to move these guys out of harm's way a little bit, so if you just run up to them, you can get all of these guys to follow you, or you can just hold down F and get them all to follow you as well. So we'll go ahead and bring these guys back. It looks like I didn't pick up the second one. And then we're going to just have him park down here in the back. So nothing to do with them right now. So we're just going to park them and make sure they're well behind the front lines and safe from any unnecessary badness that might come into the game. Now, like I said, this is early alpha. Don't judge it based off of the graphics. Don't judge it based off of the content. Just look at this as a first look view, and like I said, I'm excited about the potential for the game. So let's go ahead and start off. As you see, our very first defense is going to be walls, and it looks like we might get a little free wall area there with that. So let's just go ahead and just wall straight across this area. Now, this being the first map, and I am level 5, I should completely wreck it. See, I can't quite fit one there, but I can go like something like that. And then we've got 650 left. That's going to be 3 guns. Now, we do see the path of the enemies for the very first wave. It's just going to be coming that way. So let's just focus on that side. Now, we're going to start off with some turrets here. In fact, that's probably all I will use on this particular map. Let's see, let's just go 3 of them, and that should protect that side. So let's go ahead and get the wave started. See, you need to save as many friendlies as you can. Left mouse button to attack. You can change weapons with your mouse wheel or 1, 2, 3, or 4. And then your special abilities will be Q, E, and R. And the specials, of course, are going to use energy. So here comes the militant aliens. Let's go ahead and get the face roll going on here. Now, I do apologize. This particular gun, the volume is extremely loud. Now, as an early access build, I don't have volume controls yet to turn it down. However, I'm not even sure how the soundtrack is going to come through, but it does have some wonderful music going in the background. However, just because of this gun right here, I did have to turn the volumes way down. Alright, so that is it for the very first wave. Let's just not show that again, and we'll continue to build it out. Now, as you see, we've got a countdown timer, a little reminiscent of Orcs Must Die Nightmare Mode or Dungeon Defenders 1, as we got that timed build limits. So let's see, let's just go ahead and continue to slap them down. I'm actually out of currency, so all I'm going to be able to do at this stage. And it looks like they're just coming from this side once again. Oh, it actually looks like I have... Oh, I didn't realize I had unlocked other abilities yet, but it appears that I do. Now, every time I use those abilities, I'm burning up energy, which is my bottom toolbar. Now, there's a mechanic later on in the game, starting on the next map actually, that's going to allow us to generate energy similar to an RTS game. We'll check that one out here in just a minute. However, let's go ahead and finish out this first map. Let's see. I believe we're going to have them coming from both sides now. Not enough currency. Alright, we'll just have to defend this side here. Now this is the grenade launcher. As you see, the grenade launcher is using up the energy, so you got to be careful with that bad boy, as right now I'm not generating any energy. Now, when you get low on energy, or let me clear these guys out real quick. When you get low on energy or health, you can come back, you can find these little, it kind of looks like just a little, it looks like a floor drain, to be honest with you. But you can come back and find one of these little pads throughout the map and stand on those. When the wave is actually active, it will generate your health and energy back up for you by standing on that. Let's just mow these guys down here. Get that grenade launcher back out. And of course, you know, we gotta have some melee as well. So, you know, everybody loves a little lightsaber action. We got one little dude sneaking by. Let's get him wrecked up. The melee actually hits super, super hard. Looks like I'm gonna lose one of my homies here. Yeah, I did. Ouch. Alright, and there was map number 1. Now let's go ahead and take a look, a quick jump into the next map and just check it out as far as regenerating some of that energy. So let's pop into the Winding Way and take a peek at it. Alright, so once again, we've got our little homies that we need to protect. We've got 2 gates, and they're all going to be coming back up in this area. Now we see these crystals. These crystals are going to generate income for us. And how we're going to mine these crystals is we're going to have our little homies do it. So if we go ahead and put them to mining, it is going to cost to get them started. However, these guys are going to mine these crystals and generate revenue for us. Now, of course, this isn't going to work until we get the wave started. You're not going to just be able to sit there and generate it. So let's see. Can we drag them all back? It says I've got 4 selected. Well, they're not all coming back, though. Oh, there we go. I had to click follow again. So let's get all of these guys back here. Now that they're all back here, I think we're just gonna make them all stay. So let's just keep these guys in the back protected. I do have 1 miner. You know what? Let's go ahead and have a second mining it up as well. Now here we got a nice little turtling choke point in the back. Now that's going to lead for some longer maps. However, we can just wall it up right across here, and then we've only got 1 main choke point to protect. Looking good. I've got 300 left, which is only enough for 1 gun, but that's all right, as we can always just wreck the faces manually. Now we do have a long way for this to go. Let's take a look at that adrenaline charge. I adrenaline charge through the map, it appears. Like I said, it is still early alpha, so lots of little bugs in there still, but that's the whole point of alpha, is to get these things tested and smoothed out. Now you see you got crystals up here too, so we could have people mining up here if we had more of a choke point going on. Let's see if we can't get one of these lanes burned. Let's check this rocket launcher out again. I actually feel like the rocket launcher should hit a little harder. But once again, no balance passes. It's still really early in game. I better get myself to safety here, and I will fight these guys from this side of the wall. Did we get it? Alright. Now we can watch and see. We're in between waves, and we see over to the bottom right our resources are going up. Now that is our little homies here mining the crystals. As you see, they mined that one just about all the way out already. Now obviously I've got some walls that need to be repaired, so let's go ahead and get these walls repaired up. Let's get them all repaired. And let's get some more guns thrown down. More guns, please. I got enough for 2 more. Why don't we go something like that, and then we'll go ahead and hop on in and check out the wave. Got all sorts of different aliens coming this time. I'm going to try to burn these down up front. If I can burn these guys down before they make it in, then the other side I can get the help with the defenses on. I shouldn't take so much damage from the walls. Let's go ahead and use our adrenaline boost again to get back here quickly. This is definitely a game, anyone that's a fan of action tower defense is going to want to keep an eye on this game. It's just, I like everything I see about it so far. You know, of course, early access stage, we can't really judge the looks of the game as far as the appearance or optimization, or not even in early access stage, pardon me. However, the game seems to have the correct direction as far as building an exciting action defense game. And that's really, you know, the main thing that I personally am looking for. Let's see if we can't get some different towers going here. We'll get another one over here. Oh, not enough juice. Alright, well, I'll go with, let's see. Let's just angle it just like that. This is quite the bit of wapow here back at the wall, so should have no problems holding this one. Remember, as we're moving along here, we've got our little homies back there mining up the resources. You see them going back and forth. They're working on that next crystal now and mining it out. So that's helping us quite a bit on the resources. Let's see what that... Oh, that's like a little drone. Holy crap. Wow. That was beast mode. That was my 3rd ability, which that was the very first time I ever used that one. And I'm going to be honest, I was not expecting that at all. Alright, let's go ahead and... Let's see, I think something like that would work. I think we're going to be in pretty good shape. We do have 300 left, but I think I'm going to go ahead and let it fly. Man, that was crazy. I'm going to do that again. Let's get one going right out here. It actually seems like it might be a little bit on the OP side. Oh my god. Yeah, it's straight up wrecking it. No doubt about it. And I don't want to use up all of my energy here. In fact, this is an opportunity to come back and regen some more. So if we come back and stand on this little pad here, and we see it starts glowing green and it's regenning the energy. Now, if I was low on health, it would be regenning my health as well. That was 2 beast mode. Oh my god. That is crazy. Just wrecking it. Now, once again, I apologize for the ear bleeding there. There's no audio adjustments in game quite yet, and some of the audio levels are very, very far off. As I mentioned, it's got a great soundtrack, but I don't think you all are going to be able to hear it, as I'm going to have to turn the volume down so low on the actual video edit. Let's see, let's just continue with what we got. And let's see, let's try another one of those airstrikes here. Let's see, and that was E. That's really good too. It's got a longer cooldown. Definitely the abilities are strong. Holy crapola. They are strong indeed. I can't resist. I gotta do it again. So beast mode. Oh my god. Alright, I better get down here and quit screwing around. Actually, we can... Oop. pop one of those down and wreck it all out. Best ability ever. Oh my god. So awesome. Alright, now I've got a little low on health, so let's go ahead and stand on the pad. You see it regens me up. What, we got one more baddie somewhere to kill off here. Actually, that was it. Alright, now I've got 1400 left. I could really load it out, but I do think these are going to be pretty strong. So one thing I haven't touched on is upgrading. So why don't we go ahead and upgrade these defenses and get them all beast moded out. Very, very nice. I'm going to save that 400. And actually, let's just upgrade one of those too. And then let's go ahead and get the next wave started. Now this time I'm going to kick it back here in the back and see how well these upgraded defenses hold out. Of course, with an action defense game, the action aspect of it from us, it's very it's too tough to stand back and not do anything and just let everything happen. However, it is a tower defense game, so let's check out how well these towers hold up without any interaction from me, but with one upgrade on the defense itself. And here we go, our first little round of beds. They're wrecking it up. So far, so good. Starting to get some build up on the walls here now. One wall down. I better hop in and intervene just a little bit. Now, obviously, the game is not designed as a tower defense only. The action aspect of it, you know, you are supposed to get involved. However, we do have the victory right there. So that is just a quick first look and some first impressions of In Defense of Aliens. As I said, there's going to be lots of follow-ups on the channel of this game, as I just love what I see from the game so far. Still early in development. I'm very excited to see the game grow. It actually reminds me of the first time playing Dungeon Defenders 2 way back when. There was only 3 maps in the game. There wasn't a whole lot to it. Right now, we've actually got, 4 maps in the game. As you see, there are different planets that we're going to travel to. None of those have maps yet, and then the difficulties, easy through insane. So excited to see what direction this game takes. All the appropriate links are down in the description below. Make sure you add this game to your wish list on Steam. It'll help kick some entertainment out and giving them a little bit more Steam visibility. And that will do it for this time, though. So thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to click that like button. Please subscribe. I will be back soon with more In Defense of Aliens. I'll see you then.